awareness and engagement across all the leading social media channels. Those channels are Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and everything in between. When we create a strategy like this, we want to make sure that it is a focused strategy. We do not want to stretch ourselves thin by offering up multiple platforms and every platform under the sun. You will find that you have more success targeting your platforms, like doing a Meta, a Facebook and Instagram with some Twitter and YouTube. All basic. If you're doing some B2B, that's one of your clients, LinkedIn is an amazing source. For all businesses that are local, whether they are e-commerce, concrete, construction, real estate, ski shop, anything like that, it is vital that you have a Google business profile. Without a Google business profile, you are dead in the water. You have no local presence, and you will be stuck forever paying for your traffic a lot more than you should. If you have a Google business profile as a part of your marketing strategy, you will save your clients and you will save your business thousands and thousands and potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, depending on your ad spend, just by having a local presence with your Google business profile. We need to make sure that we are active and relevant on all of these channels. This includes consistent posting, whether it is weekly, monthly, daily, yearly, anything. We need to make sure it is consistent, whatever that consistency might be. For this document right here, for obvious reasons, I will have to blur out some of the company name and some of the information. Nonetheless, I will go into it. At the very beginning, to start this marketing strategy, I completed a full audit. This included checking out their website. I went to their social media channels. I filled out forms. I went into their back end. I had to see what they were getting for submissions, donations, anything along those lines, as they are a charity. So they do need donations to succeed, as right now they are working out of the goodness of their hearts. This is for I'm going to have to blur out obvious stuff. This is still a confidential thing going out, but it's for a young lad who had an unfortunate accident, and now they were trying to fundraise for brain research and see what they can do to, better the future generations. So from what I've seen, they wanted to enhance their social media presence, kind of attach the mission with it, as social media is not a slam dunk guarantee for what you can do growth wise, but it is a good place to start, especially if you have a heart-wrenching story like we have here. So the first thing I did is I went, what do people want to see? What would I want to see that makes me a dude that, doesn't stop for everything soft or whatever, but isn't a complete, rock when it comes to emotions. You want to find that happy middle ground that will make the right people, it's going to sound bad, but the right people sob and tear up, and the other half of the people be willing to listen and go, you know what? That's a pretty good story. So from the beginning, I went, we need to do a before photo. We need a before photo of this individual. This is going to convey the life that they had before them, the unlimited opportunity that we all had at that age, what it's like to be a college student, all of that fun stuff. And then as we continually go through the carousel ad or the slideshow or whatever movie we decide to make, you will slowly see how the incident affected him drastically. No longer could he do golf, no longer could he walk, no longer could he have kids. All of that was off the table. From there, we also want to showcase what we can. If we have CT scans, brain tests, EEG tests, ECG tests, anything along those lines that people can look at and go, that's really cool, that's science-based, I didn't know that before. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to include in our social media strategy. For the CT scans themselves, we might be able to have some of the medical professionals that are on board for this team go through and actually explain what it is they are looking at when they read through it. These people are very, very smart. They have doctorates, masters, all of that stuff, and they're world-renowned with many edited papers and peer-reviewed successful missions, we'll say. So congratulations to them. So I will try and get one of them. Unfortunately, technology is not their friend, but to record what we are looking at and how I can help them out as much as possible during that process. From that as well, that also made me go, you know what? I don't actually know a lot about this. So I started writing down some of my questions, and then I sent it to them, because this is what they need. They need you to go through and be like, answer it. Like, what questions do you have? Well, guaranteed 99% of the people have those questions too. Not everyone is a brain surgeon, brain trauma expert, or else this website would be getting millions of views and they wouldn't even need me, right? But no, that's not the case. So any sort of information that the general public does not know or might be unique or made you go like, that's kind of cool, that's what you should be including. The topics to talk about around this kind of mental health issue include the negative aspects of brain trauma. People are intrigued by negativity, unfortunately, but that is the reality of the situation. As much as we love puppies, we still like to hear about the plane crashes and the fights that happens, and of course respect to those that unfortunately are involved in the bad end of those. But it is true, we are fueled by negativity. So we will shine light on diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia patients, anything brain related to get attention. These are generally events that are out of people's controls, things of that nature, but it's another topic that touches with a lot of people's souls, as there are a lot of individuals who are affected by dementia, and that unfortunately is, as my father is in fact actually diagnosed with Parkinson's, so he is definitely on this regeneration train with everyone, because he's fortunate enough to get a chance to go down to Arizona to the Mayo Clinic. So hope they can help him, and hope that he can help other people in the future as well. Very, very intelligent man. Back to reality. Yes, people like good news. However, negative gets the attention, as I said. We will draw them into the feeling with a feeling of sadness, empathy, and helplessness, like those World Vision commercials that show you the crying babies and like, please donate now, they're starving. Yes, they are. And I'm like, dang, like I want to bring out my wallet every time I see one of those, right? Like, but if I did, I'd be bankrupt, because unfortunately everyone would have my money over there in Africa, right? But that's what you want to do. You want to tug on those heartstrings. So that point of the article will show how much he had going for him. Then we'll show the accident and what he can't do, the limitations, how much people have to help him. We will let the user, you, me, feel like they are part of something bigger than themselves. Like they are not just looking at someone and going, oh, this is an individual closed-minded situation. Looking at someone and going, this is a bigger picture. This is a bigger story. This could relate to something huge, far beyond our control, and I would love to be a part of that. Start a mission and get people excited. We want people to know that even their small contribution of $5, $10, $15, $20, yes, there are people who donate thousands, if not hundreds of thousands to this cause, but every small contribution will find a cure, is a little step closer to finding a cure for brain-related trauma experiences. Now, the next phase, video content. So, video content. Video is king. If you weren't looking on my screen or trying to jot down notes or understand the structure of this, you would be watching a video of someone with flashy stuff. Anyway, every video content needs to be visually appealing, informative. You need to trigger curiosity and cause an emotional connection, like we did with the negative story of how Dan was affected. Ooh, I dropped his name. We will also use video content as a source of generating backlinks for our videos. We're going to post them to YouTube, Instagram, everything like that. Any links we can connect to the website, the better, and more strength we will have overall. We will take advantage of YouTube by posting insider knowledgeable brain research, as these are published authors as well. We will, from discovering how someone has Alzheimer's, brain functionality after a stroke or significant trauma event. It's content that users want to digest. They want to see what happens once a loved one has one of those unfortunate incidents, what is going through them, and what are the next steps, and how can we help them. We are going to, yes, it sounds weird, it sounds bad, but we are going to feed on the mental health trend. We are asking for any sort of research reports for brain functionality for people with depression, anxiety, or ADHD, and how it affects their lives. This is content that people will start to explore, and they already are exploring with the content of mental health going around. They will begin to notice the similarities in themselves and those who might not have paid much attention to themselves, and we will attach that to them and, again, trigger a heart response, trigger something that they go, you know what, I might not have this now, but I know someone who did. I have a family friend who did, and you know what, I can donate. I can't donate $20. It's not that big of a deal. I can donate it. And then the next phase I would like to do is I would like to videotape this guy. See where he is. What's he like now? What can he do with the limitations? What is the money doing to help him? How can we show how your donations are helping the bigger picture? And this can be conveyed by us saying, with your donations, we have done this research paper because this scientist has had to write a paper to get hundreds of thousands of dollars in fundings. But guess what? In order to get those grant writers to write it, we need donations from people like you for $5, $10, $15, $20, maybe even $50 or $100, just to help and get the conversation started and going so we can secure that bigger funding, because every little bit helps. Back to the strategy, we'll be doing the day in the life of this guy. I want to see and strike the empathy chords of, you know what, as bad as it is to say, but if you watch somebody who can't even go up the stairs or open a door by themselves, it definitely tugs on you. Unfortunately, we want to capitalize on that tugging. And we can also do fundraisers. I was thinking about this with university students so they can showcase their questions. So I would create a panel for them. There would be 5 of these experts. They're all, again, published offers from various universities. University of Denver, there's 2 of them. I'll name drop her, Madeline Marsh. She's extremely smart. Linda Helton, also very smart people, donating a lot of their time for this. Those would be people that I would want on the panel, that university students could ask them questions and we would post the results, or we could figure out some sort of donation system. Each person asks a question, donates $5 or something like that. Something to generate awareness, make it fun, and then also people love watching a charity event. Email marketing. So this is the important piece of social media marketing that not a lot of people think about. So listen up, kids. Grab your pens and papers, and you're going to learn how to make an integrated marketing strategy. So like this, I do with all my clients, as you should, because it's not just one channel of marketing. If you think it's one channel of marketing, you're sadly mistaken and you're hurting your clients. Yes, you want to focus their services on what they want and what will help them now, but you don't want to be short-minded, and you want them to be aware of what else you can offer and what else is around the table once they set this benchmark. That one is email marketing. So we will integrate this channel with the website's blog function, that we will post blogs, snippets, stuff like that on their LinkedIn, Google Business Profile, something like that, to get the awareness out. That will generate the clicks. From the clicks, we will prompt email pop-ups for stay in the know-how of this, or be entered for this. Like, they can join and ask questions, or they can be on a panel of experts, and like they can see what it's like to, study into brains and brain research, things of that nature. And as well, I want them to share interesting stories about the individual, because they're all close to the person who is affected, and they're all very smart people, which is why they are where they are right now. They're doing extremely well, raising a bunch of money. They have a new event in March in Denver, Colorado. It'll be a spin event. That's all I'll tell you. Look it up, sign up. If you do end up making it down there, tell them Dallas sent you, and Dallas says hi. And I miss working with Linda and Madeline very much. But yes, back to the email marketing. So I wanted to collect their information, as you should. Whether you manage the channel or not, you need to collect this information for your clients. This is where you need to understand that it is not you. It's not what I can get out of this. It's not how much information can I withhold from my client to make them pay for me. No, they get the information first. They get to decide what to do with it. And at the end of the day, I give them so many ideas that they don't even know what they're doing, and they feel like they're not getting their best bang for their buck. And that's what you need to do, is show them what they're missing out on. Because they could start and do that, but I literally know they're missing out on thousands of dollars per month if they do it my way. So why not pay me a couple $100 a month, and I'll make you a couple $1,000. It's literally that simple. But you need to have the list generated when you're doing this. So you're planting seed for yourself and for the business owner, so it creates a win-win situation. And you may not win and the business owner gets some free stuff, but at the end of the day, that's what matters, because you want them happy, because then they'll make you happy and they're more likely to recommend you, and everybody wins. So if you like that basic strategy, thank you for your time. Be sure to subscribe for more. I'll be releasing more of these on the daily. These will be fun and enjoyable for everyone. And yeah, become a smarter, better digital marketer every day. I've been Dallas. This is One Scarlett Marketing.